Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's time. It's time to go back to the world of Hades. And if you are watching this for the first time, Hades is a game where we are trapped in hell. This is us, Prince Zagreus. We're the prince of the underworld, and we're trying to get away from our dad, the Greek god, or Roman god, as the case may be, Hades. And so, if you've gotten to this channel, you may have seen my run, recorded about a year ago, where we made it through the first clear, essentially. We cleared the final boss, and we made it out. But if you recall from that time, our escape was short-lived. And because of our demigod nature, half god, half human, upon shortly meeting our mother Persephone, we died again, and we're back in Hades to do it all over again. So what I want to do is essentially pick up where we left off, sort of. So I have played this a couple times in the year since the recording occurred, and so I've cleared about 3 times or so, I want to say. However, my understanding is that you don't get really the full experience and the credits roll until about the 10th clear. And so I figured, why not? I want to spend some more time exploring the world. There's a lot of storylines we haven't finished yet, such as what's up with Orpheus and Eurydice. Are they going to get back together? The songster and his muse. Why did our mother leave in the first place? And what secrets is our father Hades hiding? And so, here we go. We're going to jump in. And again, another reason why I wanted to do this is, recording is great. I don't plan on pausing that. I'm still going to be releasing, pre-recorded, but there's something to be said for the live aspect as well. I enjoy interacting with people and kind of, getting your thoughts. So whether you're watching it now or down the road, interested to hear what you have to say. So, as is our normal style, we are going to keep exploring the world. We're going to keep talking to people. The first part of any good run, as you know, is petting Cerberus. So there we go. We're off to a good start already. Something to consider, because it has been a while, is let's take stock of what we have on our inventory right now. So we have this diamond, which is used to unlock certain features that might otherwise be locked to us. I believe recalling that the fishing rod, for example, was unlocked with a diamond. I see Saut Rat Azul in the chat. Thank you. Yes, thank you for your patience. Watching that first stream back, it was quite frankly not acceptable. So this is a brand new start. Hopefully it's working a little bit better for you. That's good to hear. So here's our contractor, where we can spend things like the diamonds right here, and get some of these extra perks unlocked. We have this Titan's Blood here, which is usually used for weapons upgrades to some extent. The Chthonic Keys, which can do a lot of things, especially with our mirror, which has our sort of leveling perks, increased damage in these situations. Death Defiances, which are kind of like our free lives. Those are available down there too. The gemstones are also for the renovations. The darkness, the 110 down there in the bottom right, that's to unlock stuff in the mirror. And then the ambrosia is kind of like the gifts that we give to the different people that we will talk to. So that's one thing we want to keep in mind, is if you go to our codex, you can see out here that sort of the heart underneath each of the individuals who we've been interacting with. And the more gifts you give, the more you talk to those people, the more those hearts start to fill up. And there's certain perks, I understand, that are associated with that. We haven't really gotten all that far in our relationships. We've given a few of them away. Cerberus, of course, but that's an easy one, right? Like, Cerberus should receive our love. But that's something I'm looking forward to seeing. And each of these bows here that you can see, those are associated with the, what are they called? The keepsakes that we can equip for each of our runs. So let's check in with our mentor Achilles over here.
Achilles, sir. There's something I've been wondering about your codex. The words are yours, and yet it's through my actions that I'm able to absorb them. Is that how mortal scriptures always work?
Ah, you have to understand, lad. I've been here in your father's realm for quite some time. My documented learnings became bound to me, much like this spear, you see. You can undo those bindings over time. Thus, my knowledge can be yours, whatever it amounts to.
I see. I think. I'm grateful for it, sir.
Yeah, so there's very interesting things in the Codex that we want to keep an eye on. And yes, Cerberus is our number one pal. If it's a decision between giving him a gift and one of the gods, I mean, it's not even a real decision. All right, let's see what Meg has to say.
But that was then and this is now, and we have work to do. Anyway, Than, I think we'd best continue this discussion at some other time.
You're interrupting private conversations, Zagreus. Leave us.
It's a free country.
No, let him stay if that's what he wants. What does it matter? He's technically allowed within these halls, but he must know he isn't welcome anymore.
Well, trying to get out of here, so I don't really care if I'm welcome or not. Let's see what the wretched broker has for sale.
Got anything good?
We can get some more keys, some nectar. Oh, right, these bottles kind of look similar. So these kind of square-shaped ones, the ambrosia, these are like super gifts, really. The nectar is kind of like for regular gifts if we want to give the keepsakes to people. And then the ambrosia is like for a really special friend. I'm not sure if it fills up the hearts faster or what the case is. But no, we'll hang on to that for now. Who else have we not talked to? I guess we haven't talked to our dad yet. That's pretty important.
So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all...
Oh, sorry. Sorry, Dad, I didn't mean to cut you off. No, let's keep going. Alvin, yeah, so what happened, if you're new to the channel, so I finished my first run about a year ago, and I wanted to come back afterwards and kind of continue the story after the first run was cleared, so that's what we're doing right now, and we're just going to keep doing it live.
Bye, Dusa.
Yeah, Dusa's got a little crush on us. I mean, look at us. It's no surprise. Okay, I think we've talked about everybody here that we want to, so let's motor. Now the mirror. We've got 110 darkness to play with here. Let's go ahead and do a quick review of what we're equipped with, because again, it's been a while. So Shadow Presence, deal attack and special damage when striking foes from behind. 10% per rank, that's okay, because we usually like to dash past our enemies and do some damage that way. Spoilers, yeah. Spoilers, we do end on a relatively high note, Alvin. Just so you know, your viewership is will have like a satisfying payoff in the end. Death Defiance, these are huge. These extra lives, essentially, having 3 of them, that was an easy choice to max that out. Dark Regeneration, restore HP when you collect crystals, greater reflex. I love dashing. As a matter of fact, that's probably something I need to work on, is I probably dash too much. That's some of the feedback that I've gotten from the videos, is I kind of like am a dash fanatic when I don't need to. So that's something I'm going to try to work on, is being more measured. Abyssal Blood, reduce move speed and damage of foes with the Bloodstone in them. That's always nice. We get an extra cast. Golden Touch, when we clear Underworld region, we get some extra money. That one's okay. Start each escape attempt from the House of Hades with some wealth. You see, the thing with this Golden Touch is that usually I like to spend a lot with Charon right before I fight a boss. So 15% of whatever I have left is usually pretty low, so I'm wondering if maybe I should go with this. But let's hold on to it for now. Thick Skin, we have extra starting life, which is nice. Family Favorite and Olympian Favor we haven't really touched. So let's see, deal bonus damage for each Olympian whose boons you have. So typically, if I recall correctly, we have about 3 or so gods by the end. So, you know, we have our attack, our special, our dash, our cast, and then a couple passive ones. So typically we only have about 3, I would say, on average. 2.5% per rank. So maybe. Privilege status, deal bonus damage by foes versus foes afflicted by at least 2 status curse effects. That one I'm more tempted to, because we have things like Hangover, Chill, Doom. But let's hold on to it for now. Again, an Olympian favor, raise chance for your boon to be rare. That's nice. Or Dark Foresight, raise your chance for, I guess, premier rewards. So again, we're going to hold on to the darkness for now. I just kind of wanted to review what we were running with in case you guys were curious. And yeah, Alvin, I'm for sure going to be leaving this up after I finish streaming, because I want either yourself or others who want to see where the story goes after the recorded sessions are done to be able to jump in. Absolutely. 12 runs. That's very impressive. I'm on 3. So I should be asking you for advice. And honestly, if you have any advice, if you see me doing something you think would be better, please feel free to jump in. I'm more than happy. So we're running, let's see what we have. The Blood-Filled Vial. The next boon you have will be from Ares. So the reason I have this is that it seems like Doom is very useful. So stacking kind of like a damage over time on enemies. The more you hit them, and then it stacks and kind of does damage to them progressively. I think I'm going to keep rolling with this and see if I can level it up a little bit. Of course, Lucky Tooth is one of the most popular ones because that's like an extra Death Defiance. I would like to level up some of the other keepsakes. And I believe I also have the perk equipped where you can switch keepsakes in between underworld regions. So the advantage of saving Lucky Tooth until later is, let's say we get to Asphodel or Elysium, and worst case scenario, we've burned through some Death Defiances. We can throw Lucky Tooth on and have an extra one to play with. But for now, let's stick with Ares. And as far as weapon goes, again, so my first 3 clears have all been with the shield. If you've seen the recordings, I'm a shield fanatic. I'm like Captain America on steroids. However, I feel like that's kind of maybe a one-dimensional player, and I also just want to try these other weapons because I think they're pretty cool. So I'm tempted to go for some of the ranged ones, so either the rail or the bow. And a lot of people I've seen have said that the bow is kind of considered by many to be the best one. Obviously, that hasn't been my experience so far, but I'm probably not using it as correctly as I could be. So let's take a look and see what we have in terms of upgrades. So critical chance attack. We could get, how much would this add? 3% to be a critical. Your special automatically seeks the foe last struck by your attack. That's alright. Another thing is that people have said these Titan Bloods are pretty valuable, so again, I'm going to hang on to them for now because I don't want to unnecessarily use them and then regret it later. But let's go ahead and review. So that's kind of like your regular fire. It flashes, that's the power. There we go. The special, which is huge, and then... there we go. Dash strike. Okay. I think we're good. Oh, we'll talk to Skelly. What's up, man?
How do you know all this stuff, by the way? I mean, no offense, but you're a skeleton who just stands around. Yet you have this wealth of knowledge of the underworld.
Hey, I know people, pal. We'll just have to leave it at that. Now let's see you break some of these bones, huh?
Now, Skelly is interesting. He's one of the only ones, one of the only talking characters with speaking roles that doesn't have a name. He's just Skelly. And I have read some theories on who he might actually be. I'm not going to spoil it because I'm not sure if it's confirmed or it gets revealed later. But some interesting theories about who Skelly might actually be. All right, so now here we've got some packs of punishment, things we can do to make our run a little bit tougher if we want, and we get some additional bounties for completing it. So the one I have equipped right now is Middle Management, which is each mini-boss encounter contains an additional armored foe or some additional problem. That one to me is not too bad because it's usually those bomb chucker guys or those giant rats where plus or minus one armored foe anyway. I mean, it's already a bad situation. That's not going to be a huge issue. So I'm just going to stick with this one at the moment. I might play around with adding and subtracting some ones later, but
I'll get extra bounties this way, but why not?
let's roll with that. You've completed a run with each, but the best ones have been the lance and the shield. Yeah, so shield obviously is great. The lance I'm having an issue with just because I'm struggling to find where the I guess the like the circle swing around attack comes in handy, because it just takes a while to charge up. But I can definitely see where tossing it could come in handy, the special. Okay, so for our bow, attack deals 300% damage in an area but charges up slower. Hold attack to shoot rapidly, but you cannot power shoot. I actually kind of like that, because it's, again, just the amount of time it takes to power shoot. I would almost rather be able to get more attacks out, and power shot is easier to execute and deals 150%. I'm going to try flurry. So,
Bow of all.
yeah. So just basically like machine gun arrow. We'll see. And if we can stack it with something like Doom, that can make it stack up pretty quick. Alright, let's see, what codex did we unlock? And oh yeah, and so for these, I'm going to try to keep up with the codexes, because again, I'm super interested to see what they have to say. So the Heart-Seeking Bow, that's probably what was just unlocked. Coronacht, that it shall find in the hands of Lord Hades' own son, whom I taught the ways of such weapons. I have a distaste for the bow, it must be said, for it was by the bow that my own life was ended, early, in a matter of debatable glory. May it serve the prince better than it served me. Interesting. Oh, so because this was written by Achilles, this is Achilles' codex, and as you may know, he was killed by a bow to the heel, which is where we get the term Achilles' heel from, because that was the one place that was not magically protected by his mother, because she dipped him in the magic river, but she was holding on to him by his heel, so of course that didn't get the magic sauce on it, so it's understandable. And doing Tartarus after, like, finishing a whole run, like, I just remember the first couple of runs where I have, like, 10 HP, and Tartarus itself feels like it's almost impossible. Chaos Gate we'll skip for now. Let's go get this Hades buff. But now with, like, 3 Death Defiances and starting out with 100 HP, it's just like, give me something challenging. Don't actually give me something challenging. Not yet. Let me get my sea legs back under me for now. The Jury Summons, Alvin. I'll have to look at that again. It's been a while since I've looked at the packs of punishment, but I'm interested to see what those ones have to offer.
You are the son of Night herself, they say. A fascinating character, ill-liked upon Olympus, although I myself have always longed to meet her.
So this is exactly what I was talking about. Attack inflicts doom, and like with the number of attacks that we can get out. But special inflicting doom is also pretty good, because we can smash that AoE like no one's business. I'm gonna start out with just doing the attack for now. Hopefully, maybe we can get another Ares and get the special with doom as well. Another thing to consider is, if I haven't already given Ares a gift, giving some of the Olympian gods gifts can come in super handy. So that is something, because I really like his stuff, I might consider doing in the future. Let's go get some more gift-giving material, speaking of. Tartarus goes from how at the beginning of the game to why at the end.
Stand down.
Exactly. It's just like, it's a time killer. It's like your preparation for Elysium, really. Like, even Asphodel is not tough as if you can get past, like, the environmental impacts. That's why often, like, Asphodel is more challenging for me, personally, is because I dodge or dash into the lava. Which, again, it speaks to my chronic overdashing issues that I'm struggling with, I'm dealing with. Give me your thoughts. But yeah, Elysium is when it really gets tough. Okay. Just let those doom effects kind of stack. Yeah, see, that's huge. The way that guy just gets shredded. Oops. Oh, I thought he was going to hit into that pillar. That is on me. Take some of that max life, thank you. We'll just look for some crystals to pick up. Oh, just right there. Perfect. And I'm also looking for some pots to smash. None to be had. It's fine. But again, getting crystals or darkness will replenish our health because of what we have equipped. There we go. Yeah, so we'll hit it and then dash away. Little pot guy. Not bad at all. It's a nice little heal. Okay. We're pretty poor at the moment, and we need more boons anyway, so Dionysus it is. Okay, get these guys down. There we go. Yep. So let's go ahead and trigger this trap. There we go. Shredded the armor. The Doom is going to do our dirty work for us. Let's not get hit by the bombs afterwards. Alright, Dionysus.
I gotta hand it to you, Zag. You don't back down. You don't ever back down. What is this, like the 20th time that you've attempted to escape?
You know, you don't have to rub it in. Cast... Oh, I do love Trippy Fog. Or, Festive Fog, rather. Trippy Shot. Dash causes a hangover several times near where you started. That's not bad. Yeah, let's take Trippy Shot. I know it's a lower rarity than some of the others had. But having that AoE is very nice. Comes in handy. Alright, so this is that situation where that contract is coming into place. Or into play, rather. Because we've got 3 of these bomb dudes that we're having to deal with. Then instead of just... or 4, rather. Excuse me. I didn't even see those other ones. Alright, let's just keep getting these casts over. And letting this Doom stack. I guess I can still use my special, even if it doesn't have the boon attached to it. I've just been... haven't been thinking about it. Alright, you take less damage while staying in Festive Fog. I don't like that as much because I usually like to toss it away from me. Take less damage while at 40% or below. Your special inflicts hangover. Ooh, yeah, I like these debuffs. I like these debuffs attached to attacks and specials. Makes a lot of sense. So, just sort of thinking out loud, there's a pot we need to smash. There we go. So, other stuff we need to be on the lookout for is fishing spots. Because I believe we have the fishing rod. Uh-oh. I did not see that coming. And I'm going to keep collecting our assortment of fish, seeing what's available. Okay, get there. Yeah, and so Festive Fog stacking with our special. That is not bad. Trove Trial gain. Yeah, we may as well do some of these earlier Trove Trials in Tartarus, because again, the competition is not as tough as it could be. Right, where are they? Let's go ahead and pre-stage some of these. Here are some of these witch things. That's why I love this special, is when these witch balloons start flying through, it lets those clear it out, especially the witch's circle in Asphodel.
Back to the lowest depths.
This is less than ideal. If you hear a ding sound after completing a room, that means a fishing spot there. Really? I did not know that. I just thought it was telling me I did a really good job, but I guess that makes sense. I'll have to be listening out for that and see what we can do. All right. Pomegranate or Moolah. Let's start leveling up some of our abilities. Very nice. That Doom is doing its job. Okay, let's collect some of the casks. Uh-oh, more of them coming in. Wow, that's stun. Immediately upon spawning. That's almost like cheating. Alright, attack inflicts Doom, special inflicts Hangover more. Yeah, let's keep going with this Doom on our basic. We could buy something if we want. Yeah, I usually like to buy these crystals because you get the dual benefit of, you know, the darkness itself and the healing. And I'll pass on these other ones. All right. Since we are at max health, I will take on this divine challenge, even though they're usually pretty tough. All right, which one do we want to take? Let's take this Ares one first. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. It's fine. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. And Blade Rift. I guess it depends what it means by on foes around you. I guess there's a certain radius. Let's do that. We take plenty of damage, especially in those final rooms in the Styx with those rats.
I'll mess with you.
I love Dionysus' his voice. Let's toss that there. And these witches are just the worst. Okay, do that. Clear some of these out. That. Okay, not bad. Feel like there's one more, maybe. Yeah. There we go. Only 15 HP. To me, that's a acceptable trade-off. I gotcha, man. Alright. Dash inflicts, or causes hangover. Hangover foes inflicted on other foes near them every 4 seconds. Ooh. Now this one's a new one I don't remember seeing. Like a contagious hangover. Hangover effects also make foes slower. I kind of like this. The fact that both our special and our cast are hangover related means... yeah, that could really come in handy. That could really, really come in handy. Alright, let's make sure we're not missing any pots of gold in here. Doesn't look like we are. Okay. So far, so good.
If I could take a minute of your time.
Survive. Okay, we don't need to get too fancy here. Uh-oh, she spawned right next to me. A little bit out of the range for my basic.
Every time.
Alright. Not bad. Got ourselves a nice key. We're at 202, and looks like we don't have an option. In we go. Alright, so we can take one of these boons plus... well, we'll talk to Charon first. Good conversation. Alright, we'll buy that. And get a nice heal. And now Hermes or Ares. So this is probably going to give us Blade Rift, I'm guessing, for Ares, because we already have our special and attack and cast taken care of. Let's get to a little bit of speed. That might come in handy. Alright, each time you enter a chamber, gain a bit of wealth. After taking damage, quickly dash to recover some of the health you just lost. I'm a dash fanatic, so that might actually come in a bit handy. After you dash, briefly become sturdy, which is damage reduction, and your actions cannot be interrupted by taking damage. All three of those are actually really, really handy. Gosh. I guess let's do this dash. Because that's damage reduction after dashing, which we do a lot, and I think that's going to come in a little bit more handy than just the damage recovery from hits. We'll see.
You beat Electo, Zag. Could hear her screaming her head off about it all the way through Tartarus. I almost want to thank you.
I almost want to say you're very welcome.
I was just
Have you and
thinking
she
that.
always been on bad terms like this?
We have long-standing differences. It's worse with family. You know what it's like.
Yeah, I can imagine. Alright, a nice start. Alright, that's the first phase done. Clear some of these out. There we go, thank you very much. Let's see if we can get a little closer and hit her with one of those. There we go. Oh, what was that? Okay. There she go. Pretty good. Collect our casts again. That witch is going to try to hit me in a second.
Waste of time.
Yeah, these witches are getting a little annoying. Still impervious, huh? Okay, it's fine. Almost there. No issue. See the Doom... That Doom stacking got the last, like, 10% of her. I didn't have to do hardly anything. There we go. Healed back to full. That's why the crystal rewards are great. Good start. Golden Touch. So we got 5% of clearing our, oh, what's it called? Clearing, I guess, the last level. Which didn't really help us a whole lot. Okay, so here's where we could switch this up if we wanted to, since the rarity from Ares is not all that huge. Gain additional damage each time you clear an encounter without taking damage. In Asphodel, that's pretty rare just because of the lava alone. Attack, special, and cast. Well, no, these are all empowered. This might actually be a better one for Tartarus. Spiked Collar is always a solid choice. Deal 20% damage more while at 35% damage or health or less. Why not? Let's level this up one a little bit. Hopefully we won't get that low.
Next floor.
But you know, best case scenario, we won't need it, and if we do need it, we'll be glad we have it.
Getting warmer. Do not mess with me right now.
Let's go collect these casts up again. Oh, that was almost bad. Thank you very much. Let's see, I feel like something was updated there. Perilous foes, no. Twin fists. Thought I saw something. Greece, no, we already read about that. Olympian gods. Chthonic gods. Maybe we'll do a little codex break after after the next boss. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Alright, where are we at? Anything here of note that we should snag? Alright, Azul, it was great having you hanging out. Thank you, my friend. Hope to see you around in the next one. Absolutely. Alright, let's see. We have the pomegranate. We have more Hermes stuff. And we have Athena. Honestly, like, the deflection stuff, that's massive for me. Because I'm already kind of a defensively minded player, having that extra defensive, like, security blanket. Yeah, that's for me. Oh, see? That was almost bad. Already dashing into the magma.
May I help you?
Nice clear for the swampy guy. And bingo. Now, Athena, you know what? I am going to give her a gift because I love her stuff. And I would love to have, like, a keepsake to maybe get a deflection thing early on. There you go.
To you, goddess, for all that you and your side of the family have done for me.
Well, it simply isn't in my nature to allow such offerings to go unanswered, noble cousin. In turn, I wish for you to have this with my compliments.
Alright, an owl pendant. It's probably going to be the... Let's see, where is it? Athena. Well, we'll go ahead and read this other part. If anybody on Olympus might have the capacity to mend the rift between my master and themselves, it must be her, though, even in all her wisdom, I remain unsure if she can sway my master's obstinance. Yeah, the goddess of wisdom can't do much if people aren't willing to be wise, I guess. So yeah, the owl pendant, we'll definitely check it out the next boss we clear.
My warlike brother Ares reached you, didn't he? I've always found his conduct quite disturbing. At least it seems he's helping you for now.
Alright, I don't want to replace my basic, so after you take damage, damage foes around you, resist damage from traps. See, I'm always kind of thinking about, like, the boss battles at the end and what's going to come in handy most. So for example, let's take the Bone Hydra. What counts as a trap? Like, there's the Hydra himself, the little sub-Hydras he spawns. I don't think any of those count as traps. There's, like, magma that gets tossed at you. I guess that technically could count as one, but again, most of the damage comes from the characters themselves, not from the environment, so that's not something that I love. So after you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Sure. That's fine. It's not what I would have hoped for, but having some passives working for you is always always a plus. Okay. Onward and upward. So we can get some money, or we can go to Zeus. I say the latter.
Thanatos?
Oh.
Drop in. Remember, not a word of this to anyone. Let's go.
Alright, it's time for our competition.
And here they
Who can kill the most? Yep. No, I get kills. I get the kills.
Really?
Here we go. Where are they? Okay, pretty good so far. A little sloppy. But I'm competitive, what can I say? Yep. There we go. Look at that, 10-4. A compelling victory. I'll take the one from Zeus.
We learned about your plight and your existence from the goddess Styx. All of us on Olympus rallied to assist you just as best we could. A family such as mine protects its own.
Dash causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Yeah, let's do that. We don't have our dash equipped with anything so far. It's getting to that point where it would come in handy. What else are we missing? Oh! A little gift from Thanatos, thank you very much.
No way.
No? What am I missing? Hold up. That's locked. Oh. You want to talk again?
Listen to me. I don't know how else to put this, but I want you to come home voluntarily. It's not just you swept up in all this nonsense now, and I know you didn't ask for me to get involved, but what did you expect?
Fan, home is never going to be the same for me. There's no use trying to pretend. I have to go.
Especially after already meeting our mom once, it's like...
You don't have to do anything of the sort.
We can't give up now.
Idea how good you've had it here. Maybe someday you'll come to understand.
He knows more than he's letting on. He's bitter about something, and I feel like he's willing to help us, but... I don't know. He could take some convincing. Do we want some extra crystals here? I say yes. Let's go for it.
That was ill-advised.
Because I am all about leveling up our abilities. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. There we go, get our casts back. And look at that kill zone down there. Beautiful. There we go. Not bad. 69, nice.
Thank you, Father.
And that should top us off from a health perspective. Plus the crystal income just is awesome on its own. Alright, so now this is open. What do we want? Nope. Nope. Yeah, I think we're good. And to be honest, we're pretty coin poor right now. So we're gonna say no to Charon, because we ain't got no money. Max health is always nice. Actually, let's do that. Let's go max health. I think we've gotten most of what we want from Ares at this point, so it would kind of be gilding the lily at that point.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's clear some of this witch stuff out of here. Can hit them just at the edge of the screen. Where are they? Down there? Here we go. We get our cast back. Uh-oh. Not expect. There's probably a, yeah, a spawn point for them. Okay, let's grab these. Uh-oh. Those. Oh, and a thwomp. And those guys are sneaky. Alright, a little sloppy here.
Short work.
A little sloppy here. That's fine. Alright, let's just take a quick look around. Okay, seems to be alright. Zeus or Ares? Let me think it through. Zeus is probably going to offer us... Actually, Zeus and Ares are both going to offer us their aid. One of them is the Blade Rift, and, like the call, the summon button is what they're going to offer us. I kind of like Ares' call better between him and Zeus's, so I like kind of like, the damage output a little bit more. Here's some of these pots out of the way. Got no time for pots. Alright, let's get that going. Ooh. Man, these guys tanky. Alright, gotta get that crystal down first because he is shielding everybody. But his armor is super thick. Come on. That is some tough armor. Okay, there we go. Come on. Get him there. Okay. Keep jumping in there, grabbing my cast, lobbing it in the middle. Gets a pinata. Okay. Alright. Not bad. And what do we got?
I accept this message.
Okay, after slaying a foe, deals more damage. Your doom effects deal more damage when applied multiple times. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that's nice. And your revenge effects sometimes occur without taking damage. Automatically retaliate with some god-given effect after taking damage. Your revenge effects sometimes occur without taking damage. So, are you telling me that... Where is it? After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you, that will auto-trigger every 3 seconds? Your revenge effects occur without taking damage. Yeah. I mean, if I can inflict 120 automatically every 3 seconds, I mean, how can I say no? If that's what that actually means, maybe I'm misreading it, but that seems like a pretty sweet deal. Because sometimes, you know, all we're doing is just dodging like there's no tomorrow and not really having much of damage output. Yeah, see that? That's cool. Now, it is... The one thing to consider is that it looks like it is a somewhat limited radius. So, we've got to get a little bit close to make it worth our while. Nonetheless, like... That's pretty handy. I've never seen that before. Okay. These witches need to get some stitches. Come on. Get over here. Where are they? Let's go here. Where are you at? Oh, okay. Thought there were more witches somewhere. Alright, Curse of Agony. We can up the doom damage for our basic. The hangover, like, contagious thing. Yeah, let's do our basic. Let's get our basic up and running. That's going to come in super handy, especially for the Hydra. Because, like, the Hydra, you can pretty much just post up between those pillars and lay it on fairly easily. I'm liking that. Alright. Choices. So we've got 176 to play with. So that will buy us maybe like one thing at Charon. Or we could get something else with Ares. I say let's keep sticking with Ares. Because if we can get that summon, then I would not be mad at all. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, it's the last one too. There you go. Before the boss battle. No summon. No summon ability, unfortunately. Your Doom effects... So, again, this is... I'm very tempted to get this one. Your Doom effects deal more damage when applied multiple times. And again, if we have the auto fire on our basic, and our basic has Doom. Bonus damage per stack. That's pretty nice. Attack, special, and cast deal more damage. That's fine. After using Death Defiance, well, we're never going to use Death Defiance because we're not going to die. We've never died. We've had a perfect run every time. Right? Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe we've died like 20 times. It's more realistic. Alright. Here we go, Bone Hydra.
Come and get it.
If you're ready, come and get it. Okay, toss those. And let's get the Doom up and running. Got a little bit, get a little bit closer to hit with our basic. Yeah, we're putting on a hurtin', I would say. He's already at damage immunity for the first time. Alright, I'm trying very hard to not over-dodge here. And dodge into the magma. Okay, one more minion to get. Very nice. Okay, drop damage immunity. Let's toss those in. 1, 2, 3. Let's hit for basic a few times. Change position. Yep. That's fine. It's gonna hit second damage immunity here. Right now. Alright. This is the tough one. Let's try to clear ourselves a little bit of dodging space down here at the bottom. Just because if we don't, it's going to be very tough to not dodge into the snake pit, literally. Or the magma, as the case may be. Okay, that's good. Let's start working our way counterclockwise. Okay. Wow. Yeah, this Doom on basic. Me likey. Good start. Keep hitting them. There we go. That should do it. And honestly, like the Hydra himself, he's the easiest part of the encounter. Oh, that was wasted. Like, it's pretty elementary at this point just to dodge around and let him waste his attacks. I'm not too worried. It's mostly his little friends that he brings in. Oh, did you see that? The auto Doom kicking in on the minion? Alright, yep, I'll just sit back here. And as a reward, we get... This is going to heal us up. Very nice. Wow, look at our darkness total, 462. Usually some of the really sweet stuff unlocks at like a cost of 500, so I'm going to be very curious going back to the mirror and see what we have. Okay, we got 10% of our income rolling up here, I think. What do we have? We don't need to heal. I'm actually not going to buy anything here, I don't think. The Prometheus Stone would be nice, but again, coin is precious enough that I'd rather just hang on to it. So guys, we're going into Elysium. 3 Death Defiances. Full health. Feeling pretty good about our build right now. But again, Elysium has crushed many a dream of a confident 2 underworld level run. Okay, Hermes, or I'd say let's keep leveling up our abilities. Cranking them up a bit more. Get those stun effects working for us. Oh yeah, I forgot. These little ghosts that spawn afterwards. None of that. Okay.
Welcome.
Oh, I did not see you there. Okay. I will just sit back and let my passive stuff do the work, and let's toss a few of these in there. The good AoE in there. Little ghost. Uh-oh. There was a bow guy somewhere around here. Hang on. Oh, we got him. Never mind. Alright. Okay. I mean, I like the fact that this hangover damage is spreading, but I feel like just having the bare minimum of having some kind of hangover affecting people, like, I'm not really relying it on it for its damage output. I'm kind of relying it on it for its, just spreading whatsoever. Special inflicts hangover. Let's just keep buffing up our basic. I want to get, like, ridiculous amounts of damage by the time we get to Theseus. Trove Trial, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass. We're doing pretty well in crystals right now, and I don't want to tempt fate. Alright, do we want money, or do we want to get some kind of weapon upgrade? Ooh. Oh, I can't resist. I love Daedalus's weapon upgrade stuff. I'm a sucker for those. So I pick it almost every time I see it, just because, like, there's really fun stuff. There we go. Thank you very much. Grab some of these. Ah, I thought I was gonna miss that. It's on me. Let's grab some of these. Otherwise, we're gonna have a ton of them chasing us. Ooh, that was lucky.
Who else?
No, don't spawn again. No, no, no. Okay. Your attack deals 150% damage to nearby foes. Ooh. And your attack hits up to 3 foes, dealing 15% base damage for each. Ooh. I wonder if... do the doom effects for the weapon stack as well? Because if our attack itself chains, plus the doom associated with it, holy cow, that could be amazing. Yeah, nearby is relative. I'm not sure what the definition of nearby is. This chain shot is too, like, tantalizing to pass up. Little Tantalus reference for all you mythology nerds out there. Alright, so let's keep building up our max health. Like, both Athena and Dionysus stuff is nice, but at this point I kind of feel like we have our path to victory laid in. Like, we have the strategy, like, we have the tools to execute it. Now, at this point, it's just, like, doing it. Like, not dying to Theseus. It's the main thing. Yeah, I'm trying to tell. It's kind of hard to see whether the Doom is also chaining to other people, or if it's just the basic damage. But either way, I ain't mad. I ain't mad about it. Come on, get him. Alright, there's 2 of you. Solid job. Alright, we're up to 220 max health. I believe my record for max health is like 310. Something ridiculous like that. If I got to that level, I would be very happy. Probably not always realistic. Oh, there's something. That's exactly what I was looking for. Got another 15. Okay, we're doing pretty well on money right now, so... Actually, if we have an opportunity to go see Charon, I would be okay with that. Alright, Zeus or Dionysus. Let's go with Zeus, because if we can get Zeus's summon, then that would be a very nice addition to our
Let's
build
clash
out.
here again before you face the champion. We never will allow you through without a fight.
You're nothing like Theseus. Why go along with everything he says and does? You're your own man. And bull.
Half and half.
Theseus slew me in life and saved me in death. I was cast into Erebus, a monster. He found me when he died, and used his influence to bring me here with him.
That's very interesting. So, yeah, I've been kind of wondering what the relationship between Asterius and Theseus is. So, I guess Theseus advocated and brought him in, which is, I can see why they're loyal to each other, you know?
That's nice of him and all, but sounds like you're even to me, seeing as he killed you in the first place.
Yeah, that's a good point.
No, we're not. And I will fight for him and alongside him for eternity, as recompense for helping me to understand exactly who I am.
You don't seem like a bad guy to me. Yeah, in a small arena like this, the auto doom kicking in like every 3 seconds. Whoops. That seems like that could be helpful, especially for a melee guy like him. What he's gonna do his little jump and chop thing. I'm just gonna keep poking at him with the basic. Uh-oh, you gotta dodge through a tower and let him hit himself there. There, he's gonna jump 2 times, jump 3 times. Yeah, sitting behind this pillar and just sniping him, it almost doesn't seem fair. Okay, he's hit damage immunity for the first time, so second phase. Yeah. Oh, from downtown. Okay, that's on me. Okay, big guy. Alright, I need to keep him on the screen a little bit better. Getting a little bit sloppy, just like seeing him. Alright, he jumps a second time. There we go. Not bad. A little sloppy with some of the damage.
Most welcome here. Until we meet again.
Thank you so much. Alright, now would be a good time to use our hard-earned money for some healing, if it's possible. There we go. This is exactly what I was looking for. Your call makes lightning strike, rapidly strike nearby foes for 1.5 seconds, and it's at the epic level. That's a very solid addition. Alright, we've got at least one more level to clear before we get the respite of, hopefully, Charon. Oh. Need to have the special a little bit quicker. I see you over there. Let me see if I can just snipe her from farther away. Okay. Let's just get this bowman out first before we get after the witches. Man, let's just get a little space. We can get her from this end now. Drop this hangover there. There we go. Solid. Alrighty then. Is there a well somewhere that we can buy stuff? I see that there's a Charon shopping outpost that we're going to stop at for sure. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the second to last, or more accurately, the last stop before the boss. So last chance to buy stuff. or the big one? Oh no, I was wrong. Oh, sorry.
The vast and multitudinous riches of both the surface and the underworld are hoarded by the river boatman Charon, whose services are often tendered to the wealthiest within Elysium.
He really gets around.
Well, no healing, unfortunately. So that's a little disappointing. Now this, I'm pretty sure this would trigger some kind of confrontation. Borrow 300. Let's not do that quite yet. With what a good run we're having. Gemstones, that's very nice. We could buy 20 of them. It seems like such a steep price for such a, you know, small amount of them. Let's create the pomegranate for sure.
Got stronger there.
Trippy shot. Okay, so our cast got upgraded. That's always nice. And the Zeus thing... do we want to really spend for that? I feel like we have most of what we need, again, to be successful. I think we're going to save it. Let's not fight a mini-boss. Let's just go get this key. Oh, this is exactly what I was looking for. That little, that well right there. Whatever it's called. Hopefully that will get us some healing here in a second. These guys are relentless. It's like fire and retreat type of strategy. And try not to let them respawn as ghosts. Or from their ghostly form, rather. Alright, where did our casts go? There's one of them.
How many more of these are there?
Yeah, this is honestly the best way to do it. It's just like fire at them, auto fire, and dodge backwards. That bow guy, I see him up there. He's giving me a lot of heartache right now. Oh, who's hit? Is that the bow guy from over here? Alright, let's use it. There we go. I need to not be so stingy with using my my summon from Zeus. What do we have here? No thank you. Neither of those are great. None of that is really what I need. Alright, let's keep going for max health, I guess, because we're doing fun on money. Come on, get a little bit closer. There we go. Thank goodness for our special to clear these little purple bubble things away. Alright, where are they? Okay. Ooh, the skull earring coming in handy. Oh, taking reduced damage under a certain amount. I believe that's what it was, right? Let's see if we can get rid of this witch. There we go. Witch deleted. Come on.
Better.
Alright. That's one way of getting more health. Alright. Now, hopefully, this is where we can buy some healing from him. And this is... yeah, so the boss is next here, for sure. Alright, let's grab this extra money there in the pots. We'll get a little bit of healing here.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
It's not as much as I would have hoped for. And at this point, like, Theseus is probably the hardest thing that we will face until Hades himself. So, let's just buy everything up. Well, let's get this first. Sometimes...
nasty stash there, did you, man? Well, good, good. Here.
Sometimes there's damage immunity or damage reduction stuff. Gain health up, max life when you receive a gift. Receive one gift now. If your health is low after an encounter, restore to the threshold. That's not bad. Deal more damage while 3 or more foes are hangover inflicted. That's not going to help a whole lot for boss battles, which again is kind of what I'm always thinking towards at the end. So what do I want to do? I'm thinking that this HP reduction, especially clearing the river of Styx rooms at the end, that could be pretty nice. Or do I want to go with the max health? Let's go with this restoration. And then let's get one random power-up. Oh, it's not random. We get to choose. Okay, even better. Your attack inflicts doom. We could take it to level 5 even. Yeah, let's do it. We've got a level 5 auto-fire doom stacked attack. If that doesn't do the trick, then I don't know what will. So, without further ado, let me wipe the sweat from my hands. Oh my gosh. Well, we have all 3 death defiances, so that's something. Let's get after it.
Time for the main event.
See here, Asterius. The god-hated fiend is back once more to be destroyed by our joint righteous fury.
God-hated? You'll have to be more specific. I have the gods on my side. Though, I suppose you do too. Why can't they make up their minds?
They have made up their minds. They stand united against darkness, as do I. With the exception of Asterius here, who serves the light. Let's serve it now, my friend. To battle!
Alright, so our strategy is gonna be not over-dodging away from Asterius. Just dodging far enough that our basic can hit him, because that's where we're gonna be making our bread and butter. Here we go. Let's toss these. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, let's get through here. Good, good, good. Man, Asterius is looking a little rough already. Let's grab our casts real quick. Alright, jump 1, jump 2, jump 3. Alright, dodge through there. Good. Oop, little misplay. Alright, I need to time these dodges a little bit better. Alright, he's gonna bull rush me. Ah, come on. Oh, I almost made it. I was trying to make it through that pillar. Jump once. Alright, let's make a quick lap, come back around. Okay, not bad. But let's not jump at Theseus just quite yet. Backstab coming in. Having that little sound indication of when Theseus is about to attack is actually very, very nice. Almost there. Our god gauge is almost full, which is very nice because we definitely need it when it comes to Theseus. See if we can get close enough to get our doom to kick in. Ooh, shoot. Okay. Not bad. Let's see if we'll just stay just out of range. Alright, we're going to wait for the call because he calls on his own summon at about half health. And he is just on the edge of that. There we go. Alright, we're going to wait till he drops damage immunity. Looks like he might have now. And now we're going to do it. We might have to spend one of our death defiances, potentially. Yep, unfortunately there. That's fine. Okay, so from here, it's a pretty even playing field. That was not what I wanted. Where is he at? Not too shabby.
That's one champion unseated.
Not too shabby at all. I'll take that. Thank you very much. They love us. Look at that guy sitting up there like Jabba the Hutt with the pod race. I love it. I love it. So,
You shades enjoy yourselves.
that's a pretty good conclusion.
So withstood the finest of Elysium.
They weren't that great.
Now, here is an extremely interesting proposition. This is the last chance we have to swap out our keepsake. Here's the new one we have from Athena. Of course, as expected, it's, you know, if you want a boon from her, the next one will, you know, have a chance to be a certain rarity. But at this point, because we have used a Death Defiance, Lucky Tooth might be the way to go. Because we have an open slot. And usually, if you find them in the little, like, mini-marts that you can find in some of the levels, they cost about 200 gold, which is pretty steep. That's a pretty steep proposition. So I am actually going to choose the Lucky Tooth now. I think this is the perfect opportunity for it. So look, we're back up to 3 Death Defiances, essentially. And now that I look at it, there is actually even a 4th slot so that we could pay that 200 if we wanted to, or if we had the opportunity to, and get up to 4. But I think I'm going to pass on this stuff for now. 66. What are we at right now? 45 minus 3, 48. We wouldn't really get the value for our money there. So, yeah.
Elysium.
There we go.
Thank you.
Pretty good for a first run. And now the trick is making it through those gosh darn rat-ridden tunnels with all the poison and all the nastiness that you can find in there. And you know what? Now would be a good opportunity, I think, to do some codex stuff, because that's something I said I was going to do. So we'll read briefly about Poseidon. How many of my brethren did he drown during my mortal days? He comes across as affable, yet I've not forgiven him. Yeah, Poseidon's basically Jason Momoa, right? Artemis, even Lord Hades may hold some respect for her, I think. Certainly her power is responsible for no small quantity of shades in this domain. As the goddess of the hunt, of course. Hypnos, we didn't do too much with. Alecto. Each of the ancient Fury sisters is preoccupied eternally with tormenting a certain swath of moral crime, and Alecto enjoys the broadest swath of all, those who during their mortal days committed wrongful acts at the behest of their impulsive passions. So each of the Furies essentially is assigned for a different aspect of criminality. Kind of like some with malice aforethought, some with crimes of passion, so on and so forth. Tisiphone, among each of the deathless Fury sisters, the one known as Tisiphone is probably responsible for the particularly fearsome reputation they all share, both on the surface of the earth and here below. And then chaos. Here within the underworld, we are closer to chaos than the mortals and the gods above, closer to that first, long-forgotten primordial consciousness, oft forgotten now, or believed dead and gone. And I'm curious what chaos, what his relationship is with Hades at this point, and if there's anything he can do beyond what he's already done to help us out. And I think that is about... Oh, nectar. The drink of the gods is one of the underworld's most sought-after delicacies, and truly, perhaps one of the only sources of genuine lightness here within this realm. And then we have satyr cultists. These guys are the worst. A multitude of worries decorate the brow of grim Lord Hades, whose nature is unknown to anyone but him, but there are some concerns that even he cannot suppress. Yeah, these guys spit poison and stuff, and they're just very annoying. I mean, all the enemies are annoying in their own way, but I have a special place of hate for them in my heart. Especially because you face them in the Styx, and you're always so close to getting out. Yeah, no bueno. Alright, let's take a quick look at the shop before we go hunting. We can get some max health, which is always much appreciated. We have... what else is in the cards? This is probably a rare power-up. Okay, I mean, if we can get maybe to 275, so we can get these two items that are already kind of within our price range, then we'll consider it. But, I am not all that interested in clearing a bunch of these out, because that just increases the opportunities for us to lose health. First, let's go see Cerberus.
Father must have put you up to this.
Hello. Alright, good talk. So, I think, what is it, 3 that we have to clear? 2 or 3? Let's go after max health for sure. Let's go after the pomegranate. And if we're still alive by then, and we need a 3rd, then we'll consider the Zeus one. Actually, you know what? Maybe we should do the pomegranate first to level up our abilities, which will come in handy for the subsequent chambers that we'll have to face. Alright, they're all going to be that easy, right? Yeah, good luck. Alright, we're already making some good cash. Oh yeah, speak of the devils. These satyr dudes. Yeah.
Not poisoned at the moment, thanks.
I guess poison auto-cleanses after the chamber is cleared. Okay, we're already at 281, which is what I wanted in the first place. Perfect. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't know what I'm shooting at there. Let's get our cast real quick. Uh-oh, there we go. Alright, a little touch and go there. Nothing we can't handle. Pomegranates. Here we go. Let's clear some of these out. So far, so good. No complaints here. Okay, let's get this guy out first, if we can. Uh-oh. Oh, the double whammy of the poison plus the trap. Alright, well that's one of those guys. Oh, he's not dead. Okay, here we go. Okay. Step number 1. Who else is there? This guy here. Alright, we'll dodge while the doom takes effect. Oh, that didn't work. Getting him stun locked, that's always very nice. There's 2 of them now. And a giant rat. Perfect. Okay, let's... I'm trying to decide when I want to use my Zeus power. Let's see if we can focus down one of these guys real quick. Okay, the rat is... Oh. Oh, you know what happened there? They infected each other with the hangover. Yeah, so that's already coming in handy. Very nice. Alright. Dash causes a lightning bolt. That's fine. After you take damage, briefly deflect. Or we could upgrade the cast. Yeah, I use the cast a ton. And that's a pretty nice increase to its volatility. Alrighty. So, back to the beginning. And so from here now, let's do this max health increase. Man, if only we could always stun lock our enemies like this. How nice would that be? Alright, this is if we want to get rid of some of our stuff, which I most certainly do not. Let's jump on over. Yeah, just stun lock your enemies, and then just have them damage over time to death. That's the secret to the game, guys. I can't believe people say this is hard. Just kidding. Getting very lucky with my pulls. Oh, see the you know what else happened in the last chamber is that our we have the boon that allows our basic attack to chain to others, not only the hangover effects but the attack itself. So getting a 2-for-1 deal there. Alright, here we go. Satyr cultists. Take, for example, the dark movements of the satyr vermin worshippers residing in the temple gateway at the surface of this realm. What they must want is yet unclear, but their hatred for Lord Hades is not. Efforts to exterminate the goat-faced fiends have proven unsuccessful to this point, for they reside frustratingly beyond even the Master's influence. What can they do in turn except to desecrate the Master's halls? Yet if the Master is uneasy, there must be a cause. Yeah, get rid of all the satyrs, I say. Controversial opinion.
Hey, a satyr sack already.
Very nice. So I will take that. Is there any pot I can break for Moolah? Doesn't look like it. So I'll claim that.
For a huge 3-headed hound.
This is going to restore us to max health. Or pretty close to it. And with that, we are... Ooh, fish. Hang on. Here we go. What'd we get? A gup. Great. That's what I always wanted. We could do more tunnels, but we're already pretty much at max health with 3 Death Defiances. We've got a decent amount of money to spend. And as you know, the money doesn't stick around after you you finish, or after you die, rather. So may as well spend it all now. This is an easy choice. Getting this max health increase. It's a no-brainer. Which leaves either this pomegranate to power up something we already have, or the Dionysus buff. I'm saying the power up because again. We've gotten this far, we're in a pretty decent point health-wise, so we may as well just increase the potency of what we already have.
Delicious.
Oh, and this is a +2 one, huh? So we can either more than double our lightning bolt damage. We don't really use our special, so that one's out. or we can increase our doom damage from our attack by 12. That's tough. It's a tough decision. Like, doubling the, you know, pretty small amounts of damage just by the sheer number of times we dash. That could be pretty nice, but this build is kind of predicated around Doom stacking with our basics, so, I mean, it's been working for us.
Powered up.
Let's not change it now. Alright, so, with that, we've come so far. Man, it's already been an hour and a half. But it's been good. It's been good. I've been enjoying getting back in the groove.
The monster's solitary weakness, Satyr's axe, proved terribly effective once again.
Thanks, boy.
Okay. I don't think we're going to be any more ready than we are right at this very moment.
Out of my damn way.
You know now what you're doing here is without any purpose whatsoever. Even if I don't slay you myself, you'll simply perish when you cross that threshold there. And yet you still persist.
I do. Besides, making these treks helps pass the time during the ongoing underworld renovations, and I'll be in tip-top shape once they're complete.
Would that we had a little more support. The renovations could have been complete by now. As ever, you think only of yourself. But if you must insist like this, then you will find me waiting for you once you get here. Every single time.
Oh boy, I always have to like pause and take a deep breath, wipe the sweat from my hands. Let's do it. The trick is going to be dodging those like those rays that he shoots out in on his second form. Let's go ahead and use this opportunity to pick up our cast. That was a waste. We gotta make sure we kill these things here. Gotta go get that, kill that thing. There we go. Nice thing without this Doom is I only have to hit it maybe 2 or 3 times. Uh-oh. Oh, that deflect. Holy cow, that came in handy. Oh, that was a waste.
What shall it take for you to cease making me face you here?
Alright, let me hide behind here for a quick second. I feel like he's going to shoot his rays at me in a second, right? Or no, that's only in the second phase. The God Gauge is almost full, which is great. Got to keep an eye on that. These guys are the worst. I wonder if it records, like, the damage you've taken. Oh, hang on. That was a little bit of a waste. I guess we got him down to below half health. But you have to be so close for Zeus to take effect. what are you up to, Dad? He's hit damage immunity. Uh-oh. That's not cool. I keep forgetting that the special is actually somewhat useful in getting hangover out there when I don't have my cast. Make sure those little mites don't respawn. Too close for comfort. I wonder if this Hermes thing where I'm becoming sturdy after I dash, I don't think it's damage immunity, right? But letting me dodge through those waves, which is always nice. Okay, wave 2, right? Oh, no. Oh, man. Okay, first one down. Let's get ready to... There. Okay, we're gonna have to dodge through. Ooh, okay. Greater call. Here we go. Okay, maybe... I'm starting to think this Zeus thing is not all it's cracked up to be. Because that's like the second time... Uh-oh. That's the second time I've tried to, like, use it. And get close enough for it to take effect, and it's ended up doing more harm than good for me. So, unfortunately, like, if I need it to use it to clear some of the minions, I will, but I'm not gonna use it otherwise. Like, use it for him, specifically.
I'll tolerate no more of this from you.
That's fine. Give me a chance to... Whew. That was hectic. I know I've been neglecting the skulls. Unfortunately. I feel like I've kind of had to. Alright, come on, Dad. Oh, damage immunity, that's not fair. Oh, these little hot things is always the worst. Uh-oh, stunned. Stun locked. I'm gonna grab these, thank you very much. Oh, that hurts. There we go. Got a few good hits on him. Hey, this is my little hidey hole. You guys can't be back here. Yeah. Oh no. Okay. I know. Sometimes I surprise even myself. Come on, Doom. Stack, 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 stack. Alright, screw it. I know what I said about the Zeus thing. I take it all back. Let's go.
You boy. You think you are superior to me? You are a fool.
I've been called many things.
Riddance.
Fool is not one of them. Well, now it has been. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, like, being able to clear with the bow on the first time back, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm gonna pat myself on the back, even if no one else does. But, yeah, taking this basic up to level 7 with the doom damage. So, these two here, of course, obviously, like, hold attack to shoot rapidly, and then stacking that with the doom damage, that was a winning combination. And honestly, I like, everything else was just icing on the cake. It was just these two that kind of carried it, like, as you saw. Like, the trippy cast, whatever, like, I was able to help clear out some of the mobs on the way here, to, like, stun them and then take them down that way. But, let's see, what else? What else did we have here? The flurry shot. Doom effects deal more damage when applied multiple times. That was very nice, of course. But, yeah, I don't know what else there is to say. Let's uncheck some of these and check some of these other ones out. That's it, really. I thought I would have more to say about this, but, yeah, Doom is king. Let's see, let's look at some of our stats here. So we've, as I said before, we've done 3 clears with the shield. This is our first one with the bow. So we've done a total of 4 clears, and I would like, if possible, to do at least 1 clear with all of them. So with the fists, the rail, the spear, and the blade. The bow is probably going to be one of the easier ones, to be quite honest, just because, yeah, it's as good as advertised. Definitely, definitely good. But enough about me. Let's go see Mom. Because that's what we are all really interested in seeing.
Coronac shuddered when I picked this up.
Let's get on out of here. Man, the soundtrack when we get out is always one of the best parts, just like...
So much water. Uncle Poseidon's realm.
Having the opportunity to kind of take it easy. So peaceful. I just want to, like, sit up here. Just because, like, all the stuff we've had to face. Like, we've earned our respite. But no. We've gotta keep it moving.
Mother isn't far.
I'm just checking. Every once in a while you can fish here, but I don't think there's any fish spawn this time. Just fine.
Warmer, finally.
Alright. Almost there, and here we are at, yeah, the farm.
Ah, you're back.
Very beautiful. Stardew Valley, that's what I was thinking of. You know, Persephone, she's a big Stardew Valley fan. She just spends all her time farming her crops. You know, and who can blame her? It's so peaceful. Let's see if we can fish up here or anything. Doesn't look like we can. Let's look up here. No joy. Alright, here we go. Let's have our, like, literally 30 seconds of conversation with her, I guess.
So good to see you again, Zagreus. Since last you left, I couldn't help but think the worst about what happened after I had left. Or soon before. You mentioned Nyx. You don't suppose that she and Hades wanted me out of the way?
Yeah, Nyx. So she was the daughter of Chaos, kind of the goddess of night, who raised us. Was our stepmother, I guess, in a way. So she and Hades... I don't get the impression that Nyx was jealous of Persephone at all. So I'm going to say no.
I just don't think that can be.
Yeah.
Though let me ask you, how long did you know Father? And Nyx for that matter? Did they seem trustworthy?
Yes. I knew them long enough to have decided, yes, that they were trustworthy. As much as anyone I've ever met. But I also know never to be trusting to a fault. I have to consider the possibility I was deceived.
Especially since neither of them is being forthcoming with me even now, right? And yet, I have this feeling something else is going on, Mother. The way that Father speaks of you, the way Nyx speaks of you, I think they care for you.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Both, like, as much as our dad, Hades, wants to keep us in the underworld, he never speaks badly of Persephone. Which, if there was some animosity that made her run away, you'd think that he might have some sort of grudge. But no.
Well, they have a funny way of showing it, I think. Your father, so you have to get through him each time you visit me?
Mom, you don't know the half of it.
I do. Mother, what if Father thinks that he's protecting you? Have you considered that?
Huh, from us?
Protecting me? Why, Zagreus, what do you mean by that? As you can see, I can fend for myself.
Well, maybe there's something that we bring negatively, like some kind of unwelcome attention that maybe she's trying to hide, and we're blowing her cover, so to speak?
Well,
I don't know.
You're from Olympus, aren't you? But the gods, none of them seem to know you're here. So...
Uh-huh.
What? How would you know something like that? Zagreus? Ah, curse the fates. You're leaving me again.
I'll be back before you know it, don't you worry.
I won't be long. Hold that thought, Mother.
Yeah, so that's an interesting point, that, Zeus, Artemis, Athena, all of them, none of them, like, seem to know that Persephone is there, so it almost seems like she's hiding from them almost much as she was running away from Hades. Alright, we'll pet Cerberus, hang on.
The triple-headed monster, Cerberus, is dutifully sitting there as ever.
Good catching up.
Hello, boy.
You've always been there for me, boy.
Oh, we got a codex update with petting him. Okay. Hang on. What did we learn about Cerberus? There we go. The fact that Cerberus now frequently rests at his master's side also suggests the underworld has new vulnerabilities, a source of some concern to the Lord Hades, who understandably takes pride in his domain's imposing reputation. We do have a couple gifts to give out. We've got like the 7 ambrosia things, plus 2 regular nectars. That's always something to consider of who we want to give those out to. We gave one to Athena last time. I think I would kind of like to spread the love and give at least one to everybody who has not received one yet, just so we can kind of flesh out our collection if possible.
You're late with your report, Hypnos. Again. The dead, of course, can wait, but I'm less patient. Now explain yourself to me.
Oh, well, let's see. I woke up, I don't know what time it was, and I made sure that every shade had been accounted for, just like I always do, except I couldn't find my list at first. Can you believe it? I thought maybe my brother played a little prank, and so...
Get to the blasted point already. I don't have all day or night.
Whatever time of day it is.
Where is it?
Sure, I was just getting to it, Master. My list, I found it over by the lounge. It was inside, but I am not the one who put it there, no sir. So I've been making positively sure it's not been tampered with, that it has everybody's name, cause of death, place of birth, former body weight, any previous allergies or medications.
Enough. Blood and darkness, that's enough from you. Just see to it the ledger of the dead is accurate, and get back to your post. Would that you could be more like your brother.
You've done it now, Hypnos.
Somebody's been tampering with the list of the dead in order to maybe sneak somebody else out? Makes you wonder. Alright, let's talk to Orpheus. Have we given Orpheus a gift yet? Hang on. No, we haven't. You know what, Orpheus? Today's your lucky day, my friend.
Hey, mate. Here. I got this from my favorite court musician.
Oh my, but you can't simply be this kind to me without retaliation on my part, my friend.
Retaliation.
And so in turn, I have
reciprocation, more like. Uh-huh.
Too kind, mate.
A distant memory. Okay, we'll check that out in a bit. Orpheus. He now resides among us permanently, ever mournful of what could have been. The master seems to take some pity on him, though, or simply likes his songs. He serves as court musician in the house. That much we know. But we haven't actually talked to him yet.
Tell me something, Zagreus. How is she lately, Eurydice, I mean. Her hair, fall colors or full bloom. Her poise, as proud and supple as the oak.
She's all right, Orpheus. Seems comfortable within her little place in Asphodel. The only thing that seems to bother her at all is when I mention you. Is there nothing you can do to patch things up?
Alas, I cannot change the past, my friend. So no. As you can plainly see by now, I'm dead to her. Rightfully so, at that.
I mean, I think she would still be into reconnecting to some extent, you know.
But that's just a technicality. I mean, you're here, she's there. So what if you're not breathing anymore? You have all eternity ahead of you. Don't you want to see her again?
Don't I want to see my Eurydice again? Why, yes. That more than anything, my friend. Provided she wanted to see me. I tried once to disturb her everlasting rest, as you well know.
Didn't work out well.
That did not pan out as I had hoped.
Mm-hmm.
You're not making this easy, Orpheus.
Yeah, it's like, either get back together or don't, guys. Like, quit jerking me around. Alright, let's see, what kind of renovations can we afford? Probably nothing, right? Yeah. Thank you, Zagreus. We've maxed out most everything that we could get. But now this is interesting. Under chambers may contain an Erebus gate. This pact of punishment is key to entering these challenges at the outer reaches. Huh. So is an Erebus gate, is that where we can remove or add stuff to the pact of punishment, like the extra difficulty conditions, I guess? I'm not sure. Diamonds, we have one diamond. We want to save up for some other stuff. Each infernal trove contains more. We don't do a ton of infernal troves, so that's not a huge priority. We have a little bit of gemstones to spend, so why not? Maybe we actually want to start doing some cosmetic stuff at this point. I'd be alright with that. Court music, okay, we can't do that. Bed chambers. Alright, here's interesting. A scrying pool in our bedroom. I wonder what that would do for us. Let's actually get that for us.
Should make a nice enough addition to my chambers.
Let's see if we want to get any other cosmetics. A stately rug, a fancy recliner seats one or more individuals if they can sit. I wonder if we get this, if people will come in and talk to us in our bedroom and have like additional conversations. A wall scroll of Achilles, assorted arms. What else? Deep cleaning gets rid of the huge clumps of fur shed by Cerberus. And the damage debt. Actually, let's get both of these, because you'll notice, like, there's this random hair. You can see, like, it kind of looks like, well, I'm not sure, like strips of ribbon or something lying around. And also, there's, like, scratches and stuff, like you'll see here in the... oh, here's a ton of it over here, like on the walls and on the floor. Yeah. Cerberus is our responsibility. We've got to clean up after him, so why don't we go ahead and get both of these? So, where is it? Deep cleaning.
Here's the commission.
We'll do that.
Whew, it's a big job having to sweep up after Cerberus sheds everywhere.
Yep. Oh, look at that. Instantaneously. And we'll do the repair as well.
This ought to make the lounge a little more presentable until Cerberus wrecks it again.
Yeah, you know. It's temporary, I guess. I think it looks very nice, though. Okay. Well, so much for that. Who else do we want to talk to?
Word.
Yeah?
How is she, child? Queen Persephone, I mean. Has she been well up there in her abode? What is it like?
She's doing well, I think. It's nice to visit her. Her residence is beautiful, a little home nestled amid the cold. All of these plants in bloom, it's difficult even to describe. And very bright as well.
That sounds quite pleasant for someone who values brightness, I suppose. Well then, I trust your visits are worthwhile for the both of you.
They are.
Yeah, see, interesting. Like, just like we were saying with Persephone a few moments ago, Nyx, even though she's our stepmother, like, she seems to be not holding any ill will against Persephone, which is very interesting. Which makes this whole situation even more perplexing.
Chef.
Oh yeah, we've got a fish to give you.
Just for you, Chef.
There you go. Oh, we get some gemstones out of that. Very nice. I'll have to remember to drop off the fish. Alright, let's see what kind of stuff we can grab. Key, some nectar. We've got 18 keys. I actually want to hang on to those. Limited time offer. 200 gemstones for 1 Titan blood. That's a little rich for my blood. Okay, we've done everything we want to over here. Let's go and talk to Achilles and Thanatos, and then we will be on our merry way.
Any rumors swirling about the house regarding the outcome of a certain interaction I had with my father recently? Involving a great deal of violence. Because I'd like for everyone to know I won.
That's right. Put some respect on that name.
What you mean there, lad? For there are certain subjects so forbidden here right now that not even rumors can take hold. But just between us for the time, congratulations. Truly.
Thanks, Achilles. That means a lot coming from you.
I didn't know whether I had it in me. As for the other bit, I'll keep it quiet then, for now. Probably shouldn't be tying my sense of self-worth to praise from friends, acquaintances, and strangers anyway.
Indeed, lad.
Now, I want to know, when are Achilles and Patroclus going to be getting back together? Because, as you may know, they have history. And Patroclus right now is sitting in Elysium. We bump into him from time to time. I wonder if Achilles knows that he's there, and if so, what can we do to help them reunite?
What's the good word?
I heard he beat Lord Hades himself. Cause of death, rare fungus. That's us. See, our reputation is getting around. Let's talk to Thanatos.
I saw the faded list of minor prophecies was requisitioned through the house contractor, Zagreus. Didn't take you for an agent of the fates.
Turns out I'm full of surprises, Thanatos. Though the 3 fates are your sisters, aren't they? Surprised you didn't requisition the list yourself.
Guess it just wasn't meant to be. Though, I don't know them at all. Keep only to themselves somewhere. Sometimes I wonder whether everything really is preordained or whether they're making all this up as they go.
Yeah, very interesting that we haven't run into the fates yet. I wonder if that is something still to come.
I can hazard a guess.
Because, if you'll come with me just for a quick moment, you'll notice up here, we can't get into this room yet, and it looks like we will be able to. And it's, you know, it's Hades' chambers, but it's plausible that there could still be somebody in there that we haven't met yet. And also, Exhibit B, Your Honor, if you go to the Codex, there's this whole panel that hasn't even been touched yet, which is just fascinating to me. Like the fact that we've done like probably 15 or so runs, we've cleared 4 times, and there's still like a whole section of the Codex that we can't even access yet. That's just like that's just one of the things that makes this game great. It's like, man, what else? What else is there? But I can't wait to find out. All right, I think we talked to everybody in here. Let me do one more lap. Yep, nobody in there, nobody down there. Let's go to our room real quick. And what have we here? Oh, we can add the new stuff to our room.
Should look good right there.
The scrying pool. So what can we see?
A beautifully decorated, subtly enchanted ball containing traces of the hapless prince's past attempts to flee the underworld now accents a particularly cluttered corner of his room.
Always wanted my own scrying pool.
So what can we actually see?
Just need to keep at it.
Oh, okay. Wow, look at that. 20 tapes escamped, 58 foes slain. Huh, that is actually very fascinating. Okay, well, we'll check in there and see our progress from time to time. Rest.
Not even tired, thanks.
Nope. No luck. Anything up here that we can grab? I don't think so. Let's check in with our prophecies, rather. The boons of Ares. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 more that we need to get. So essentially, each of these, I guess, perks from Ares, we need to kind of complete the set. Looks like we're pretty close. Nowhere near close there. Let's see what ones we've made the most progress on. Break free from the realm using each of the infernal arms. Yep, we're working on that. Okay. Wanton ransacking. Shall someday slay various armored wardens guarding key underworld chambers. So there is still a an enemy that we have not come across yet. As you can see from that question mark. And then the house contractor. Yep, we'll keep hiring them. Okay, let's check out our mirror real quick. 492 darkness. That's nothing to sneeze at. How happy are we with this? The striking foes from behind. I'm almost would rather have this striking undamaged foes. I don't know. I'm of two minds. This would be handier when it comes to clearing mobs. Like if we're just fighting the rank and file normal guys in Tartarus or Elysium or whatever. Striking undamaged foes, because there's a million of them, that could come in handy. However, when this comes in handy, the shadow presence is when you're dodging around bosses and armored opponents especially. Because you're only going to be able to hit undamaged foes once when it comes to bosses, right? This shadow presence will continue to be useful. So that's... As much as I would love to get this to help make the run easier, that's why I'm going to stick with shadow presence. Dark regeneration... Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this because we get a good amount of crystals, especially if we're reusing a weapon that we've already cleared a run of everything before. Often the rewards will be in crystals if we do it a second time, and so that's always nice for heals. Death Defiance, I mean, it's a no-brainer. I don't know why we would do that otherwise. Restore 30% instead of dying when your life total's depleted, like, yeah, no thanks. Greater reflex, I love the dashes. Cast, I don't always have the cast in people, which is why I like to keep this. This reduce the move speed and damage, that's nice. Infernal Soul, raise your supply of casts. Yeah, having an additional 2 casts is nice versus regenerating them faster. Because essentially we can toss it 3 times. Golden Touch, gain wealth when you clear an underworld region. Yeah, fine, whatever. Thick Skin, we'll keep that. And, okay, these 2 we haven't touched yet. Family Favorite, deal bonus damage for each Olympian whose boon you have. Versus Privileged Status, deal bonus damage versus foes afflicted by at least 2 status curses. So, if this past... run told me anything. We had Doom a lot, which is not really a status curse, I don't think. Because usually it'll have some sort of little icon underneath the boss that you can see. And it was more like an additional damage that was inflicted versus chill or hangover or shock. So it doesn't seem to happen all that often, to be honest, that this is actually taking effect. So I'm actually going to go with this bonus damage. So I'm going to get at least one of those. Let's check down here. Dark Foresight, raise your chance for premier rewards, including boons, so on and so forth. Versus raise your chance for a boon to be rare. Let's go with this. Yeah, if we can get more rare stuff, that would be nice. So 2%. Let's go ahead and max this out the rest of the way. 5% per Olympian. And then, ooh, we're 8 darkness away from getting this bumped up as well. We'll save that for next time. Okay, so we are squared away. Alright, now, so we've done the bow. And as I said previously, I would really love to try other weapons. So I'm actually going to go with the rail for the next run.
Try this one.
Boom. Let's check out our keepsakes real quick.
Excellent.
Because we did get this new one from... oh, who did we just give a gift to? Distant memory. Well, that's... gosh, who was it? We just gave a gift to somebody. We gave it to Athena. Oh, Orpheus. Orpheus, that's who we just gave it to. Deal 10% damage to distant foes. So that's good for ranged attack, and actually that will be handy for the rail. Because we're going to be doing a lot of ranged attacks. So let's do that. Distant memory. Sounds good to me. Boom. Okay. Good stuff.
I know you're out there, Mother.
So, the other thing to consider is we do have 6 Titan blood to work with.
You're telling me your secrets.
For 4 seconds after absorbing your special's blast, deal more damage. I'm not sure if that means, like, if I self-target with a special, then I deal more damage, or if there's other bonus damage, or I just to understand what the absorbing means. That is a little bit of a mystery to me. After you manually reload, your next shot is empowered. Yeah, none of these are great. The bonus ammo capacity, I'm very tempted. +4, so I think our default clip size is 12, so increasing that by 33%. Ooh. This may not be the, like, ideal use of the blood, but I'm really, yeah, I want it. There we go.
What's all that racket over there?
Maybe I'll regret it, but having an additional clip size, that's going to be super nice. There we go, 16. Okay, very nice. So with that, let's check out our pact. What are we working with here? I think we can just stick with the ones we have. So somebody earlier was recommending jury summons. Foes and standard encounters appear in greater numbers, 20% per rank. We could try that. So do we want to switch this out maybe? Yeah, we'll just try the jury summons for the fun of it. And see how we do. So
Riches of the underworld.
there we go. Why don't we jump in? Alright, something got updated. What was it? It's probably the weapon we're using. No, or maybe it was this, the heart-seeking bow. That is to say, may it serve him better than it served my master from my mortal days, Chiron, lord of centaurs, vast of wisdom. He had told me of its power, shown me it. I was young and I did not believe him then, but I believe him now. Oh, this probably happened because we cleared Hades with using the bow. And Chiron, of course, was the one who raised Achilles when he was young. It was sort of his, like, his Gandalf, his Dumbledore, if you will, the elder mentor figure.
What shall we do here once you finally arrive? Perhaps we could go out and meet some mortals. I know all too many maidens or noble gentlemen who'd absolutely love to get to know you.
All right, let's calm down there, Aphrodite. Focus. Focus. All right, your special deals more damage and inflicts weak. Your cast is a short, wide-range blast that inflicts weak. I don't love any of these. I guess we'll take the special just because we'll use the rocket a good amount. Observe.
That's what you get.
When you let your heart win. Okay. Let's see. I'm unconvinced that the rail is gonna, you know, or this weapon is gonna do all we want it to. But I will give it a solid chance. I need to be using my special a little bit more. I keep forgetting that the rocket, essentially, as soon as it explodes, you can fire it again, which the rocket seems pretty powerful, so no complaints there. It just feels like it should take longer to fire just because it is so powerful. Got lucky there. Got unlucky there. Yeah, I need to be manually reloading a little bit more. Just because of those exact situations where it would have been nice to hit that guy. There we go. Anything in the room that we want to pick up? I don't think so.
Out of my way.
Yeah, this rocket's range is extremely generous. Look at that. It's like I'm just sitting back,
Do your worst.
looking pretty. And I can even, like, fire over statues and stuff, which is even more of a crazy deal that I'm allowed to do that. Again, like, it's so funny. Like, some of these abilities feel like they're cheating after a while, just because like it's too good. Like after these first few runs and you feel like you're obligated to be miserable because you die so much, or at least I certainly did. And then after a while you're finally like, oh wow, like things are actually going old Zagreus' way for once. How do you like that? I don't know if it's just me or if it is faster to actually manually reload than to let the clip run out, because you'll misfire a couple times and then you'll trigger the reload after. So something I'll have to consider. All right. Anyway, your special deals 300% base damage in a large area. It can hurt you. I don't love that just because sometimes I like to trigger my special right around me is to kind of clear the melee enemies. I don't know, maybe I'll try it one of these times. Seeking fire, your attack seeks the nearest foe. That seems very good. Attack is a three-round burst. You never have to reload. That is tempting. A 3-round burst. So ba-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. And just keep holding onto the trigger. I don't know. Seeking fire is pretty good, though. Just like you could be pointing in any direction and it'll automatically find its target. Like with as many crazy enemies and like as often as we get swarmed, that will come in a lot more handy than not, in my opinion. Yeah, look at that. I'm not even like, I don't even have to be super accurate. It's just gonna find its way around. I could definitely tell the difference from this jury summons pact that we put, where we would get 20% more enemies. I'm already starting to notice that things are, lasting a little bit longer per encounter than I'm typically used to. But it's fine, like it's nothing we haven't been able to handle so far, but... Got a nice trap kill there. Let me just sit over here, keep lobbing grenades at you guys. Uh-oh, watch out for this guy here. any pots that we want to break. Take their sweet, sweet gold. Doesn't look like yet. However, there is a shopping opportunity. Nothing that I want, though. Oh, we're gonna go see Sisyphus for the first time in quite some time. I can't remember the last time we got to chat with him.
Ahoy there.
Ahoy, ahoy. It's like Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
Word is you caused quite the hubbub in Elysium, Prince Ed. Making the champion up there really work for it, I hear.
You know, doing my best.
Say that, I guess. Apparently word gets around. That Theseus, though, he doesn't care for me one bit, let me tell you.
Yeah, he's a character.
I bet he'd like you better if you were a regular pushover. Oh well, he'll learn, I'm sure.
Alright, what do we want? Healing we don't need. Darkness. I mean, we can always use darkness. I'm gonna go for the money, I think. Yeah, let's go for the money.
Sure, here you go.
Because being able to purchase boons and stuff, that's always much appreciated.
Thanks for stopping by.
Alright, here we go, our first mini-boss battle. And look at that Seeking Fire. Yeah. No, that 3-round burst, it was a nice idea, but this is doing work for us already. Yeah, I need to be timing my reloads a little better, like reload as soon as I dodge. Because those misfires are just killing me. Click, 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 click. Alright, Zeus, what you got for me?
One and only rail of adamant in your possession there. To strike one's enemies from afar is really the only way, I think, and it's about as good a substitute for lightning bolts as you're likely to find.
Fair enough, in a world before gunpowder. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. That's pretty decent amount. Your dash causes a lightning bolt to strike. Ooh. Yeah, let's take this revenge damage, I guess. Because epic is, I think legendary is the maximum, so it's like the second amount, second highest max it could be. Oh man, that AoE damage is just nasty. I'm just gonna sit back here and lob mortars at you.
All mine.
Too easy. Alright, now we've got a Chaos Gate, and I am actually tempted, because 22 out of 165... That actually seems like a decent sacrifice to make. Let's do it. We haven't visited Chaos in a while. I love this area. It's very visually distinct from anything else that we see. Because it's space.
The charms of goddess Aphrodite are upon you unmistakably. Although I shall be curious to see if her command over one's sense of love shall have any effect beneath the earth.
Alright, for the next 3 encounters, take additional damage from traps, then get an extra cast. Reduce the move speed, but then special deals more damage. That seems pretty nice because we use the special a ton, and because we're a ranged fighter, we're not getting around all that much, or we shouldn't be. For the next 3 encounters, you cannot earn money, then you would deal additional damage striking foes from behind. We don't do a whole lot of hitting them from behind. Let's go. Let's buff that special. And we could still dash too, which is, you know, which is pretty helpful. See, we didn't even have to move for this.
More witches?
Who else is there? This little guy. Oh, and a witch. Oh no. That was sloppy. Who else is there? One more guy? Another good reason to reload is because the reload sound effect is just plain satisfying. Uh-oh. Did we do it? Ah. I got complacent. There we go. Now I'm trying to recall, what exactly did we equip in order to increase our max health every time we get gems? Because I know we get healing, but I don't recall it also increasing our max health. It's very much appreciated, though. Whatever it is. We're pretty flush on cash. However, I love Athena's stuff, so I'm gonna take it. How much longer is our, yeah, the next 3 encounters. I wish it told us how many more encounters we had. Oh, it's probably 3. It's probably going to happen during the boss battle because it was the next 4 encounters, right? That this contract was for with Chaos. Yeah. Oh well.
The goddess Nyx has indicated you possess a list of prophecies from the 3 fates. I've such a list upon Olympus here. It seems to be connected to your own, as several prophecies already are fulfilled. Isn't it such an honor to urge fate along?
Yeah, it's alright. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. That's pretty great. Oh, so for instance, when we were fighting those witches, and they were fighting, you know, launching those bubbles or whatever at us, if I understand this correctly, we could just fire directly at it and it would deflect the attack back right towards them. Sounds pretty great. So not only is our attack going to be able to seek, but it will also redirect the opponent's attack. It's a sweet deal.
Electo.
Trash god. Let's get to work, Red Blood. What do you say? Me? I say you've kept this girl waiting long enough.
Well, I say I don't appreciate you calling me Red Blood. You're making me rather self-conscious about it, you know?
You're funny, but you'll break. They always do.
So interesting how they give each of the 3 Furies, you know, very distinct personalities. Uh-oh, this movement speed is already, like, very interesting. Alright, let's reload. Yeah, this seeking stuff, wow, it's pretty great. Because I can always just dodge. It's kind of like what we just did with the bow last time. It's just like retreat, fire, retreat, fire. Oh, should have reloaded there. Oh, I wasted that. Oh, damage immunity. Come on. Oh, no. Okay. Whew. I thought I was in trouble there with those spinny saw blades.
Got her.
There we go. Max life up to 175. It's a very decent, that's a very respectable amount of health to have. at any point, much less having it already in Tartarus. We go up to full health. And let's see how this is doing. Deal 10% damage to distant foes. Yeah, that's huge. So 14 encounters. So by the time we get to Elysium, probably, we should have this ranked up to maybe like 15%, hopefully. That would be a nice little upgrade. What do we have here? Restore. Nope, we don't need that. The treasure. No, I don't think so. Yeah, none of those really stand out to me. So we've got 2 more encounters with our slower move speed enabled. Unfortunately.
Be there soon, Bone Hydra.
Oh, dodging into the magma. Beautiful. Okay, there's round 1. Let's toss that up there. Okie doke. Hermes, what you got for me, bro?
You finally got out of there, cuz. Big congratulations due for that. Congrats.
Thank you.
The secret's safe with me, of course. The others here, they think you're still at it. Though, I guess you are.
Always at it. Whenever you are hit, you have a chance to dodge automatically. 15% of the time. That's actually pretty nice. We had this one last time. After you dash, briefly become sturdy and move 100% faster. But just a straight 15% chance to dodge all damage? Yeah, why not? Sign me up. Alright, 2 more, or no, 1 more encounter with a lower damage, or lower move speed. Oop, time to fish. Hang on.
Hold nice and still. Got a bite.
A
crustacean.
Crustacean. Was that... Did we already catch one of those before? Hang on. Let's check our fishing denizen. The armored heat-proof carapace of the crustacean makes it perfectly suited to quietly surviving, if not thriving, in the fire river slashing all the way across Asphodel. We just need 1 more crustacean. And then we'll be fish experts.
Where now?
So we can get some gems or keys. Now, see, gems, to me, have kind of lost their luster because they're just cosmetic at this point. Like, if I have them, I'll definitely use them, and they're kind of fun to, you know, tidy stuff up around Hades, but I'm not actively pursuing them. Uh-oh, hello, boys.
Ready.
Now, it's funny. At this point in Asphodel, because there's so many environmental, like passive environmental hazards, like the lava, the reduced move speed is actually kind of nice, because when I dash and move around, and I know I overdash, I'm very conscious of it, I've got less of a chance to, like, dash myself into the magma, like, just like that.
Must be the last of them.
Nope. You thought. Oh man, there's a lot of them. Misfire. go. That's one of them there. How are we doing? Almost there?
My chaos boon switched to a new effect.
There we go. Oh, we get our movement speed back. And you know what it's time for? What about a nice visit to our good friend Eurydice? I think it's in the cards.
Hades kid.
Hey, I've got a name.
Look, Eurydice, I promise not to bother you with this each time, but you should know your husband's shattered by what happened with the two of you. He's genuinely sorry, and he loves you very deeply still, I'm sure of it.
Guys, can you just get back together, please?
And what am I supposed to do with that, Your Royal Majesty?
I don't know, talk to him maybe?
I don't know yet. Though you know what? You shouldn't take my word for it. You should take his.
Don't think I'll be running into him anytime soon from what I understand. But you're the Hades kid. You want to pull some strings on our behalf? Go right ahead, I guess.
Yeah. I can hook you up.
Even if I could.
I wonder if our dad would be up for it. For letting her come by. Alright, what do we have? We don't have that many... Let's see. So, do we want boons upgraded to the next rarity? Gain +1 level. Yeah, I don't really like to bank on the next 3 boons having upgraded rarity. I prefer just to kind of work with what we already have. If we can get this dodge 1 to hit, that would be really nice. So do we want to cast a wider... this doesn't have a... Yeah. So actually, I don't... Do any of them have a level right now? It's not like level 1, level 2, or whatever. So we want to do this. Next rarity, I think.
It'll be my pleasure.
Heaven's Vengeance and Heartbreak Flourish. So what did we get? Heaven's Vengeance. Foe struck by lightning. Okay. Heartbreak Flourish special deals more damage. Okay, we use our special a ton, so that I'm very okay with that. We're gonna go get something from Athena. Ooh, if we can get our deflect on dash, I would be very happy. Just gonna keep circling, keep reloading. Like I'm Rocky, circling in the ring. The old rope-a-dope, you know? Alright, now where's the guy who's gonna try to smash me? There we go. Oh, that didn't work. I need to make sure I'm fully reloaded the next time he lands. Alright, we'll do this a few more times. Reload. Reload. Here we go. Fortunately, he doesn't have any little buddies with him, so it's just be patient. Here we go.
There goes the power couple.
When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. Your cast damages... Ooh, I kind of like this phalanx shot. Damages foes in a small area and can deflect. I actually really like it because it's this big, wide one. Boom. Yeah. I'll take that. And it kind of fits with our ranged tendencies anyway. So having both a cast that can deflect and a basic, it's pretty nice. I've just got to figure out like what the ideal order is for how to open up, like in a situation like this. It's whether it's like cast first, and then as it's like rolling in there, maybe toss the special in, and then finish with the basic. I feel like that's probably the best. I'm still figuring out what I want to do. Maybe it's special first, actually, so that by the time they, that will get them to notice me. And then once they notice me, then they'll start launching their attacks at me, which is where the deflections come in handy. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Uh-oh, this guy's down here. Where did all my casts go? They're like nowhere to be found. I've got one of them. Let's see if we can get this guy out of here. Okay. Thank you very much. Maybe I need to start running the other way. There he is. Uh-oh. Oh, you see that one? If you'll play back the tape, you'll see I just straight up dodged on that bomb. That was lucky. Alright. Special deals more damage and inflicts weak. The revenge damage, no. Attack is stronger. Yeah, I think if we learned one thing from the bow, is that jacking up those, or pumping up those basic attack, damage output numbers, that will come in handy. Gain up to 50 gemstones, I'll pass. Make sure I didn't miss any pots or anything to destroy over here. I don't think I did. Okay. So, max health or Poseidon. We're doing pretty well on max health, all things considered. 175. I would rather get something for my dash, hopefully. Poseidon has the dash where you can dash and push people away with it. I think I would like that. Alright, that worked pretty well, but these guys are pretty mobile. Oh, let me grab this. Where'd they go? Here he is. Here's the next one coming in. That was a waste. I hate it when I waste a good special. We collect this cast, thank you so much. Yeah, part of... I feel like part of being a good Adamant Rail player is having an awareness of where the enemies are off the screen, believe it or not. It's just like launching those rockets in the very corner of the screen. It's like, I know there's an enemy there, but...
Indeed, nephew. Striking distance from the surface. You just keep at it like that, and with our help, we'll have you out of there for sure.
I appreciate it. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the tidal dash. Let's go for that. See? Boof. Push him away. Like that very much.
Something I need.
Let's get some of this darkness. That helps. And we'll pass on the other stuff. Anything up there? No. We're doing very well on money. I hadn't even noticed until now. So looking for Charon, Charon's shop might be in our best interest. Case in point. Because having the flexibility to select our boons is always appreciated. Let's see here. Oh, the boss is next. Man, we cleared Asphodel quickly. That felt unusually short. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So, let's see. We could buy everything if we wanted to. So we'll buy that for sure. Up to 200. We're gonna buy Athena's thing. When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. That's nice. Let's see. Your call briefly makes you impervious and deflect all attacks. And abilities that deflect make them exposed. That's whatever. I do like Athena's call a lot. Just having straight up damage and vulnerability for up to, what is that, 1.5 times 6, like 9 seconds? That's pretty handy. I think I want to take that. Getting that locked in early makes a lot of sense to me. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. It's very interesting how they change the Hydra every time, and there's like a little bit of a unique, subtle differences in like the way it fights. I haven't quite gotten used to like understanding what all the different combinations are. Look at that damage stack. Not to mention the special, I haven't even been touching it like I should. Let me grab these casks here, please and thank you. Oh, here we go. Damage immunity already. The first wave. Yeah, this Seeking Fire, actually this dash, first of all, pushing people back, very underrated. Or I don't know, maybe it's properly rated. Man, I'm having trouble getting the right angle on this guy. Go. Hydra ain't no thing. Drop damage immunity. Can I get my cast back? There we go. Thank you. Boom, boom, boom. Almost at wave 2. Any second now. There we go, strap in. I should have saved my cast for this moment. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, this is the most difficult part, is just dealing with the little minions. Like, the boss itself, it's like whatever. Okay, we've got a little bit of breathing room up here. We're gonna carve ourselves out some real estate. I do have I see my god gauge filling up out of the corner of my eye, so I am aware that's something that I'm gonna have to think about calling in a second if I need it. And I might, just to get this last one down. Oh, there's 2 of them, I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna hang on to it just a second. Hold, hold, hold. I wonder if I go back and look at the footage, how lucky I'm getting with these dodges. I feel like 15%, just with all the possibilities of getting hit with these various, like, magma balls and stuff. I bet I'm getting my money's worth out of it. Oh, there we go. We're ready. Alright, let's use it.
I shall protect you, Captain.
Alright. We're invulnerable right now. We're just gonna tank all this damage. There we go. That's a very nice little impact. Okay, come over there. Drop the special over. Fire blindly into the wall. And there we go. Simple.
That's all the heads.
And we're going to get a nice heal out of the deal. There we go. Up to maximum, and we're not even going to need the Tartarus fountain, believe it or not. I feel like we've had a very easy run of Asphodel, to be fair. Like, I don't think it's skill as much as just got lucky. 10% damage to distant foes. Let's keep it rolling. It's been working. Gain extra coin. Traps. No. Yeah. Usually, unless it's like replenishing a Death Defiance, the store here is not usually like worth the while.
Bye, Asphodel.
Okay. So, with that, here we are back in Elysium again. And I feel like this might be a good spot to take a break for the day. We've accomplished a lot, guys. Like, I had no idea that we would get it clear the first time. I thought it was just like, hey, let's just, you know, roll with the bow, get acquainted with it, see how far we get. But we've cleared, you know, 1.5 essentially runs already. So I guess you could say this is like run 4.5 right now. So with that, yeah, let's see if there's any codex things that we haven't caught up with before we shut it down. Nope. Yeah, I think we're all caught up. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, whether you watch live or you're watching this after the fact. I really appreciate it, and I have to say, it does feel great. It feels great to get back in, and like all the old muscle movements are coming back to me, and you know, reading the codexes, and it's all great stuff. I'm really excited. And we're doing 10 runs, you know, so we're not even halfway there yet, but I love it. And I love trying out new combinations, the new weapons, and I hope you'll stick around for this journey. So I'll try to do this, you know, at least once a week for sure. Maybe I'll try to squeeze in a second stream if I can. I think that I'm gonna try to do like a Saturday or Sunday stream as the primary one, and then, you know, kind of a weekend one if you know, if the schedule works out, so to speak. But with that, thank you again so much for watching. Please feel free to drop your comments, your thoughts, your feedback. As always, love hearing from you guys. I respond, or I see all of them. I try to respond whenever I can. Sometimes it's just a heart, but I really do appreciate all you guys, and hope to hear from you and talk to you soon. So with that, guys, I will say goodbye. Until next time.